Right, just a very quick one, just about playing amped music. Playing amped music is very different to playing acoustic music. For example, probably the most difference is the wah effect. So played amped is, or with a microphone like this anyway, is different. That's a B flat, probably my favourite. But when you're playing amped, you need to think about two things. One, getting the right tone on your harmonica, because a lot of the time that when you first start to play amped music, you're not really going to know a hell of a lot about the tone and the effects used. I mean, effects is a whole nother video, but if you're playing amped, usually you've got two things to think about: the tone and the volume. Now, firstly, obviously, volume, you want to play at the right level. That's fairly easy to get. But if you're playing with loads of greasy tone, it's going to sound like this. And without. So there's quite a big difference there. So that's the first thing you need to think about, to make sure that the tone is right for you and whatever you're playing. Because one of the first times I went to play amped, the PA was kind of screwed up, and it wound up sounding really muddy, like. Now that's a nice tone for some things, but it wasn't what we were playing. So basically everybody in the place heard a greasy harmonica and really clean everything else. So make sure your tone matches everyone else that's playing. The other thing is getting a good cut on the harmonica mic. I'll take this out for the minute. I'll do a video on how to make these, because they're quite good. I made this one myself because I couldn't find one that really fitted me. But anyway, with a mic like this, there's two types really, kind of bullet style mics, or vocal mics, and mics that you hold in your hand, in your little finger or here, and they generally tend to be smaller and will allow you to get that wah effect a little more easily. But I prefer this kind of style of thing. If you've got a mic, whether it's a vocal mic or some kind of bullet mic, to hold it, to have the same principles as you would if you're playing acoustically. So you don't want any air escaping, really, depending on what you're going. But if you're normally, you tend to be playing kind of Chicago blues amped, and you don't really want any air escaping. So you want it as airtight as possible, like with anything, but it feels really uncomfortable. But bear in mind, if you're playing like this, you're probably not going to be trying to get too much wah out of it, so you can have a bit more of a rigid way of playing. I tend to hold it like this. It's similar to my normal style, with my thumb over the sort of 7 and 8, and then clasped around like that. And just to make sure that it doesn't fall out, basically. And that's about it as far as mics are concerned. I'll have a little look, see if that's helpful at all. But yeah, I'll, at some point I'll do a little tutorial on how to make those, because they're kind of useful. Alright.